Hey, good evening. How you guys doing? This is KLA, Cloud the Wanderer, and I'm here with my co-host Nicole Strauss for tonight, and we both interviewing Patricia
So
Simonides.
many this.
Simonides. I'm not good with names sometimes.
Oh, it's
Forgive
okay.
me. Okay, okay. Well, Patricia, thank you for giving us the opportunity to talk with you, and why don't you start with how you got into bodybuilding?
So, hi everybody. My name is Patricia. How did I start? Well, I always love bodybuilding. Always for a very long time. I just felt like I wasn't the right person for it, and I was always overweight. But then when I started losing weight, I was like, hmm. I mean, I can do it too. Like, there's other people who done it. So, last year, about this time actually, I set my mind to it and I said I'm gonna attend shows. I found a show that did transformation, which was summer shredding, and then it was just like snowballing from there, addicting.
Yeah, yeah,
Lost the weight. Um, this past weekend, I attended my third show. So yeah, that's how it started.
yeah. I've interviewed somebody else that did they did the transformation show.
Mhm.
Yeah, like what was like with the transformation? Like how was that though? Like you is it a certain look or you just
No,
slim?
so the transformation I did with summer shredding, which for the transformation division, you have to submit a 2-minute video, talk about your journey and what you had to overcome. And then before you step on a stage, they play that.
Mm,
You don't have to have like certain look or it is they had different categories like under 100 pounds and over 100 pounds.
okay.
And they place you on that based on that.
Mm, wow.
And then you just when it did your routine you could wear pretty much whatever, like a suit, or you could have whatever you felt comfortable, shorts, and it just like sports bra, whatever you felt comfortable in.
Yeah. What did you do to prepare for the show though?
So I hired a coach, um and then I had posing coach too, so I did all the proper steps. I'm
Yeah.
still with my coach now because he made difference in this weight loss journey.
Was it like hard for you at times with the posing? Because I know the posing
The
is
posing was because when I
yeah,
started, I was like a giraffe.
yeah,
Yeah, it was like, oh my God, what am I doing here? Like, I don't know, nothing. I was trying to do it myself, but I was like, I can't do this by myself. I can't. And I
Nicole,
had
you
to
got
feel
oh
comfortable doing it because, it was something I never done before. But over time, I did feel comfortable.
hmm
I mean, I still messed up on my quarter turns this last show, but whatever. We are doing it.
Yeah, I remember when I first started posing, I couldn't do a quarter turn. It
I
just,
cannot do it on
yeah,
my non-dominant side.
yeah.
I don't know what the hell, why, but I'm just get confused with my legs.
You get used to it. You will get used to it. Because at first I was always turning the wrong way, always when I first started posing. But you'll get used to it.
Yeah, I actually did
Yeah,
turn the wrong way. They told me go right, I went left.
I've done
I was, oh well, oops.
that.
was you nervous? Like in front of all them people, all these people?
I was, well, yes, I was. I mean, it's always nerve wracking no matter what.
Yeah, yeah. I can imagine. Yeah, I recently I went to a OCD show and there was this woman. She lost a lot of weight and she was kind of like a bit stiff And
Mhm.
I don't know, like she was like, I guess she probably was nervous or something, and the announcer, had
Mhm.
people applauding her and stuff. Yes,
Mhm.
I think she lost like 155 pounds, if I'm not
Mm.
Wow,
mistaken. Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
that's
so
good.
what? No, go ahead.
No, go
That's
ahead.
it. No,
Oh,
I'm saying,
Oh,
saying about posing, like just on that subject. Like I said, I was doing my turns the wrong way. I wasn't really like I like want to be fluid with your transitions. You want it to be like smooth.
mhm.
I was kind of stiff. It really took me a while to. I'm still learning. I'm still learning. What I do, I record myself. I'll practice in the mirror. I'll practice in the mirror at the gym. I have a mirror here at home that I practice in. But then I'll start like recording myself
Mhm.
because you might think you look a certain way and you don't. So I kind of just like practice. I put my suit on. I'll practice. I'll practice the moves. Because when I get on stage, I want to be as smooth and as fluid as. Even though like the individual routines, they don't count for
Mhm.
anything. But you still
mm,
want to. You want to look your best on stage. You want to feel you work so hard to get on that stage. Why not bring your best package? And posing is really posing. If you pose well, that can really just take you to the top. Like you can have
Yes.
really nice physique, but if you
Agree.
can't
okay.
if you can't present your physique, it just someone else can beat you, even if you have a better physique. So posing is super important.
Yeah. Well, there's some pictures of you. Yeah.
It
So what?
is.
So what's the show again? What? Did I ask you that the name of the show that you
The
was
first
in?
one, the first two were summer shredding, and
Okay.
the third one was it was the OCB Captain's Cup.
Okay. Yeah. Like with the legs, like do you train like a lot with the legs?
I'm sorry, what?
Um, no, with the legs, like your legs is a little bit excuse me
I
if
have
I'm
blue skin.
oh, it's loose skin. Like how do you lose that? Like
Surgery.
work on that. Yeah, like on like working out or anything like that. That's what I'm trying to ask you.
I mean, I am on a wellness program right now with my
Oh,
coach,
okay.
but the only way, I mean, I probably can reduce it if I do more, work, but the only way to reduce it really is the surgery.
Oh,
It is,
okay.
um, which I have a consultation in May for that.
Okay. Yeah.
So we'll see where we go with that.
All right. Like what? Like when losing weight, like was it really like hard for you, like disciplining yourself?
Actually, no. I
Okay.
mean, I had a hard, moments where I was like, I want to eat, but it wasn't really that hard.
Okay.
I just doing it day in, day out, and God, where I want to be.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to?
Oh
How much? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, sorry.
no,
Just
go
ask.
ahead. If you go ahead,
Yeah,
if you
yeah. I just have how much weight did you lose, and how long did it take you to lose the weight?
140 pounds,
Hmm.
about 2 years,
Hmm.
but the most of it I lost within like over 100 pounds. I lost since last year.
Nice.
okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
good.
I mean, you look good, on still with the pictures,
Thank you.
like, yeah, like what was it like? Was you competing against other people, or with the transformation, you just on stage and you just
There
kind of
were, yeah,
showcase?
there were other
Okay,
people. I competed with
okay,
other, with the second show. It was like a championship to the previous one,
mm-hmm.
and there was like 12 of us.
Wow.
So it was a lot of good stories, a lot of,
Hmm.
women who lost over 100 pounds.
Yeah. Was there anybody that stood out for you, like on a weight loss journey?
I mean, every story was amazing. So I would
Oh,
say all of them were great. You
yeah,
know,
Hmm.
yeah,
we all battled different things. So you know.
Mhm.
Like what was the thing that you was battling? Like if you can share a little bit. I don't want to. I don't want you
So,
to tell everything that if you feel uncomfortable, but just
I mean, everything is on my social media. I pretty much share everything.
okay. All right.
What I was battling was depression, anxiety, and then I got diagnosed with PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome. So if it's a hormonal disease, if we can call it disease, um, it's very hard to diagnose because there's two different types. You can have insulin resistance, which is no matter what you do, you cannot lose weight. You just pound on pounds. And um, there's also your ovaries, where you have cysts on your ovaries. And that's how they determine. But mine had to be determined by blood work.
Mhm.
That's a lot.
Um, it is a lot. It was a lot. Life at that time was really hard. I had issues with my son, both two of my sons. I don't want to go into detail, so I hope you
Nah,
don't.
it's okay. It's okay.
That's
It's
okay.
Um,
okay. You shared enough. I mean, you shared
Yeah.
enough. I mean, I don't I never experienced like weight loss too much like that.
mhm,
Or I mean, maybe like when I was a teenager, I was like 250 pounds, and it was I was taking depression drugs too, and I was gaining weight. And so, there was times I was stiff, and I wanted to lose weight, and I think playing basketball, it helped me a bit
mhm,
losing weight, and I kind of stopped taking the antidepressant drugs, and then like in my 20s, like my cholesterol was high, and I decided I want to be a vegetarian, but that's a different story. So that's the only
Mhm.
type of weight loss that me losing weight or trying to stay healthy, you know, that I could share. But yeah, so
So then I went to my doctor. I was like, hey, there was something going on and I can't lose the weight. Like, I'm doing everything right.
yeah.
Well, the doctor was so lovely, called me fat. And she told me, oh, well, just go get a gastric bypass surgery.
What?
So I had to hold so much anger inside me not to cuss her out.
I don't blame you. I gotta
Um,
say,
and I told her, I said, listen, you give me referrals right now because I have so much anger in me and I don't want to cuss you out because I respect your degree, but I don't respect you.
Mm,
good.
So she brought me a referral to the endocrinologist,
Hmm.
put it on there that I'm morbidly obese. And when I went to the endo, she also didn't want to help me.
wow.
She was like, oh, don't eat this, don't eat that. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? I said, why are you here? Just collecting a
Mm,
paycheck, or are you going to help me send me for the blood work? Like, I was angry. The,
Yeah, yeah, every right to be.
that's
um,
frustrating.
Yeah, yeah, every right to be. 'Cause
it was
you're
very
looking for them to help.
frustrating that I went to ask for help
Mhm.
and I wasn't going anywhere.
Mm,
So finally, took about 6 months, all the blood work and everything. She even did CT scan um, on my stomach because she thought I had a cancer. And I'm like, whatever, whatever. So then she gave me a call and said, well, everything is, negative. I guess you have PCOS. I said, no shit, Sherlock. I already know.
you said Can you repeat that again? Because
It is PCOS, polycystic
PC.
ovarian syndrome.
Oh, okay.
It's a
I'm
horm-
not too.
it's a hormonal disorder for
Okay.
women,
Okay. I got you. Wow.
and it has a lot of side effects like depression, uh, like sleepless nights. Oh, they sent me also for they thought I have sleep apnea, which I didn't because I wasn't sleeping. I would wake up in the morning tired, and I would sleep 8, 10 hours, and I would still wake up tired. In the middle of the day, I would be so exhausted, and that's another side effect of PCOS. It was crazy.
Yeah, I can imagine. Oh.
Um,
You ever heard of that on Nicole?
I never heard of PCOS. This is the first time I'm
Yeah.
hearing about it. But I'm familiar with what she's saying with these doctors. They're like, it's like they don't know, they don't want to take the time to, all right, let's say you had this issue, but they weren't familiar with it. Don't
a
say, oh,
lot
yeah,
of
yeah, don't
lot
say
of
go get it.
doctors
Yeah.
just don't put emphasis on women's health. Also, like premenopause and menopause,
Yeah, it's true.
uh, they don't give a shit. Let me put it that way.
Mm.
Um, they just put a little band-aid on and move on. And I I'm going through premenopause right now, and I'm going to get blood work done, and I will be firing doctors right and left if they don't help me.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going through perimenopause too, and I'm taking these vitamins that are really good. Like, I can tell you what they are. They're like saved my life because when I first started going through perimenopause, like I've always been very active,
Hmm.
and like I felt like I hit a brick wall. I was so drained, I couldn't do anything.
Yep.
I was
Hmm.
so tired. Then like my doctor, she was useless. I got a new doctor. She's just useless. She was just like, "Oh, take these vitamins, it'll be fine," and it wasn't helping. I had to like do my own research and like figure it
Yeah.
out myself. I'm like, "What the hell do I need you for?" If I had to
Hmm.
do, I mean, I can go to Google.com and get a PhD because that's all she has is Google symptoms. She doesn't like really like. Even if you don't know, just say, "Okay, I'm not sure what's going on with you,
Mm.
but I want you to go see a specialist and like do some referrals if you don't know. It's okay to like if especially if you're a general practitioner, it's okay to not know everything. You're not gonna know everything, and some things might not. You might not be familiar with certain things, but don't say, okay, just take this and you'll be fine. I mean, you really don't know.
Yeah,
So
they absolutely don't know. They have
yeah,
no idea. And if you
yeah,
tell them like, I something is going on, your body.
yeah,
And it's like, why are you not helping? You're just collecting a paycheck?
yeah. So they don't
Yeah.
care. I
People
mean,
don't
yeah.
care. They just want money. Yes.
I feel you know. I feel like they just see so many people and they just like they get very detached
Hmm.
from like you gotta have some like if you're a doctor you should have compassion for your patients.
Absolutely. I agree.
Because they're there. You go into the doctor. Because obviously I'm here because I need your help. If I didn't need you, I wouldn't be in your office right now asking you for help. And just to be brushed off, or just to say, "Oh, just do this," or "You're fine," or just to be insensitive about what's going on with you. I think like you should definitely be fired. You shouldn't be a doctor.
Mm.
So,
Mm.
but like if you need like if I have like these vitamins I take for perimenopause, they are amazing. Like I got my energy back. I felt so much. My body just felt so balanced after I started taking them. So like I can tell you what they are. Like,
Yeah, I would like to know
matter of
because
fact,
Mm.
I'll show it to you. I'm gonna go get them right now. I'm going on.
Okay. Well, we got all the Red George Page. Hello, ladies.
Hey,
And
George.
yeah, he says I can understand losing weight can be a lot of work. It's easy to fall back into those bad habits, especially when it comes to food. Yeah. So like with bodybuilding, like how far do you see yourself doing it?
So
until I get my pro card.
Okay.
you see,
And
You
you
can
see it?
pre-map.
Can you see it?
Yeah,
yeah,
now I
yeah,
can
we
see
see
it.
it. I mean, you see it.
Yeah.
That's out of my
Yeah,
element. So
yeah. I'm telling you, write
that,
this down. Like, go to their website. I think
yeah,
you can get it from Amazon.
premenopause relief. Yeah.
You can get it from Amazon. But yeah, it takes like just give it a few weeks. This right here saved my life. So if you're having like
I
night
will
sweats,
definitely go get it.
yeah, if you're having like night sweats or you just feeling like fatigued all the time,
Oh yeah, it's
this
been
right here,
happening lately.
trust me. I'm telling you, I found this by myself. My doctor did not help me. I had to do my own research because she's like I said, she's useless. She's like, oh, take some vitamins and be fine. I'm like, no, I'm not fine. I went to see her like 3 times and like I was still feeling like shit. I'm like, okay, I don't feel good. Like, what's going on? She goes, oh, that's normal. It's just a new chapter in your life. I was like, okay, I don't like this chapter. Like, what can I do to feel, balanced? Like, what do I need to do? And she wasn't really telling me anything. So, but yeah, look it up.
Yeah.
I think you get it from Amazon. But let me tell you, those vitamins saved my life.
I want to ask a
definitely
question.
get 'em.
Like with the surgery, was that something that you just wanted to do? You didn't want to do like you felt that you had to depend on the surgery, or just like you couldn't lose weight like naturally, like don't eat
I never
anything.
had a surgery to lose weight.
Oh,
Yeah.
but you said you had loose skin, right? Like I didn't understand. I'm sorry, I ain't really
I have
understand.
loose skin on my
Yeah.
legs mostly.
Oh. Oh, okay. All right.
And remove the excess skin. It needs to be done by surgery.
All
Yeah.
right. All right, I got you now, because I'm kind of mixing it up, because another competitor I talked with, she did a surgery to lose weight.
I did
so,
not.
Yeah.
I lost it all naturally. I was taking medication. Well, I'm still taking medication. I take metformin because that's the only medication for PCOS out there
Okay. All right.
that helps with my insulin.
Mhm.
But other than that, I did it all naturally, all food, just eating very healthy.
Yeah.
That's good.
What kind of foods you eat? Like, if you don't mind me asking you.
It is every day the same, almost every day the same. Pretty much oats, um, oats with egg whites, or sometimes I make it like a protein pancakes with oats, egg whites, and sweet potatoes or pumpkin sometimes. Then my second meal is usually Greek yogurt with protein powder and berries. Sometimes my coach adds different things. Like now I'm allowed to have cinnamon toast crunch cereal.
yeah.
I'm so happy. That is like like a treat for me.
Yeah.
And then I have steak and baked potatoes and greens, turkey and rice and greens. And then my last meal is either fish, egg whites, or chicken with greens.
Yeah. You mostly do it in moderation. That's the main thing. Yeah.
So, and now we're back on Fridays. I have high carb days, which I'm allowed to have like a bagel, or I do half carb, and then I have a cheat meal.
Okay. Nice.
Is there like some junk foods that you get tempted though?
Not really. You just get used to it. You just set your mind to it. I mean, there were days, especially in my peak week, where I was like, can I please have pasta? My mind was really tricking me, but no, I stuck to my meal plan.
Yeah, sometimes it's good to have like, I know you don't win some. Okay, I know I think the day before she competed, her coach gave her a slice of pizza. But I think it's mentally but mentally it really is good to have something that you like to eat before you. I mean, you're not gonna go crazy with it, but if you want to, like, say you want pasta because your body's craving carbs. Your body's like depleted; it needs carbs, so it wouldn't hurt for you to eat just a little bit of pasta. Because physically it would be good, but even mentally more, it'll make you feel so much better.
Yeah.
So,
what kind of pasta you like, Patricia?
I love spaghetti. Spaghetti.
I'm so with spaghetti. It depends. I like maybe baked ziti or lasagna.
Lasagna too. Pretty much any pasta I'll eat.
Yeah.
Which this past Friday I made myself Alfredo fettuccine, chicken Alfredo fettuccine, or however you say it, and I enjoy it so much.
Always George Page. He says, "Yeah, doctor sounds like a major biatch.
Major bitch, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. A lot of these doctors, they don't really care about you. They just make money and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's a shame. You guys just gotta do your own research. Like, just don't take your doctor's word for
That's what I
everything.
pretty much did. I mean, I did
Yeah.
all my own research. I watched endless amounts of YouTube videos and doctors speaking on PCOS, and I was debating if I should take the medication or not because some people have side effects from it. Thank God I don't.
hmm
So for me, I did it all pretty much on my own. I just got a paper to go get a blood work.
Yeah.
Hmm. That's good. That's
Yeah, but
good.
you shouldn't have, honestly, you really shouldn't have to do that. Like, it's to
Nope.
me, it's like, that's horrible. Why? You're already stressed out because you have something going on with your body. You don't really know what it is. You're trying to figure out how do I fix it? How do I feel better? And
Hmm.
they're not telling you shit. They're like, oh, okay, go get some surgery or whatever. Or, or you just need to lose some weight or whatever they tell you. But like, they're just not compassionate. And then they don't know. And if you don't know, just say, okay, I'm not really knowledgeable in this field, but I'll refer you to somebody that has more knowledge. They can probably help you. And you go from there. But don't just brush it off and like just guess. You're playing with somebody's life.
Yeah.
The funny thing is that when I went back after 6 months and I lost already so much weight, she was like, "Oh my God, how did you do it?" I ate everything you told me not to.
Go on.
I am a very honest person and I will say the dumbest shit, but to the point.
That's so funny.
But that's what I told her. She told me, "Oh, don't eat steak." Okay.
Oh, wow. Do you ever try being a vegetarian?
No, I can't.
Oh, okay. I just asked because that's another discipline. I mean, some people can lose weight. I remember I was losing weight. But I was getting real skinny. So I had to get back eating meat again. So yeah, this was like 20 years ago. Yeah. Well, how's your training? Like, what do you have like a favorite workout or anything like that?
I have so my coach put me on a wellness program,
Yeah.
which is mostly we do leg workouts. So that's 3 times a week, and then 2 times I have upper body.
Okay.
And then I
can't
have
help.
I have a
No,
whole cardio.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say. I thought you stopped. That's why
No.
Nah, I couldn't help but looking at your tattoos. It looks really nice.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, like you often get tattoos?
I haven't had one for a long time. Probably since last year. I got my rib done over here last year. But I'm due for one. That's for sure.
Yeah. Then on your left, I see like a temple or something like that.
This is my right side. This is like a mountains of my country.
Yeah. Oh, okay. And where you from again? I'm sorry.
Yeah, where you
Slovakia.
from? Slovakia.
Oh, okay.
When
you came to Slovakia. Oh, how long you came here? Like how long you've been here?
I've been in the U.S. 20 years.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Now I moved here on my 21st birthday without no speak English. I did not know how to speak a word.
How long it took you to learn?
Not that long. I mean, I'm still learning sometimes, The accent is there. I'm sure everybody can hear.
It's not, it don't stand out like that, but
it really comes out when I'm angry.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still learning too. I was born here, but English is always like the toughest language for me. So yeah.
And where do you live now?
I live in Northport, Florida, which is like hour and a half from Tampa.
I know Northport. My grandmother used to live out there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I used to go there like every Christmas to visit her.
Okay.
Back in the 90s. the 80s and the 90s when she moved out there. Yeah, I love Northport.
It's growing.
Yeah, it's changed a lot. Like last time I went there, like they stopped it. They opened up new schools. So now
Yep.
yeah.
Like so you did like another podcast. What like was it about weight loss?
Yes, it was about my transformation.
Okay. How do you feel like sharing your story to others and they be
Uh,
open to it?
I don't mind. I love to share my story because it might inspire other people. You know,
Yeah.
they might go through similar issues like I did. Um, and you know, I hope I'll help somebody. You know.
Yeah, you definitely will.
Yeah. Yeah.
You definitely
What
will.
what's your like what's your thoughts on like this culture, like, people kind of promoting body positivity and all that stuff? We
So, each his own. You know, I don't judge anybody. If you want to be bigger, then be bigger. But there is health issues that come with it, you
yeah,
know. And I mean, each his own. But if you are morbidly overweight and you don't do something about it, you know, it's hard on your body.
yeah. I be watching like these the what my 500-600 pound life and all these
Oh
So
yeah.
other.
that's
I
ridiculous.
mean,
Yeah.
yeah,
That is ridiculous. You
like
are eating yourself out to death.
yeah. Like I notice it's more of a mind thing. Like, these people, like you said, you were depressed, but they just kind of excessively like eating and eating and eating, like to a point where they. I remember there was this one story where this guy, I think he had a job, but then something happened, and then he just kept eating and eating to a point where he couldn't leave out his house. Like, that's a sad moment. Like, I
Mhm.
couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't do it. Like that's depression. you know, that's depression. Like
I mean, I always say you have to have here in order that other things follow through.
yeah,
You have to set your mind to things, and you know, life is not all, you know, rainbows and butterflies.
yeah,
We all know we all go through things.
yeah,
And even during my transformation, life wasn't easy, but I stuck to it. And to this day, I'm like, nope. I have to get my workout in. I have to set my goals. Um, and everything else is after that.
yeah, yeah. That's tough. I mean, how did you like mentally overcome your situation?
I was just sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Oh,
And I said, I'm enough is enough.
Yes.
mm.
And
Just like that. Huh?
I had to do something because it was, I would cry myself to sleep. It was tough.
Yeah,
On top of a life with my kids, they were having issues. I was like, nope, I'm going to prioritize myself. I'm going to be a priority. And if I'm not happy, if I'm depressed, nobody else around me is happy.
right.
So I had to start with myself,
Right.
Yeah,
you know, and I also went to therapy, and I will preach about that forever because we all have baggage. Um, I just started, and you know, went to the
yeah,
doctor, got the diagnosis, and it just went from there.
right.
But the
All the
mind
ways.
has to be
Oh,
right. You have to want to do it. I mean,
Yes.
I'm
yeah,
not saying take a big steps or go run marathons or, you know, one day at a time. Go for 30-minute walk. You know, walking is a great exercise.
right.
True. Indeed. Yes.
Yeah,
So, you know, I started with 25 minutes of fasted cardio in the morning. You know, I mean, increased over time, but and just walking outside, it's therapeutic. I don't care what anybody says. It is therapeutic.
Yeah,
Not
walking is
good.
good. Walking is good. Yeah, there's times I walk around the park at times. Yeah,
Mhm.
I walk. Yeah, I do other things too. Yeah,
Yeah, walking is definitely. I don't know who came up with like walking 10,000 steps a day, just like as a goal. But I tell people if you gotta do something because I don't understand how
Mhm.
people don't exercise and just don't do anything. Like it's so bad for you.
Yep,
I just something. If you
agree.
can't think of something, just start. Just go for a walk. You know,
yeah,
they said walk 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Just do something. Like start getting your body. You know, you gotta like it's like if you have a car. If you don't maintain your car, what's gonna happen? It's gonna break down. Your body is like a machine. It's the same thing. You gotta take care of your body. You have to exercise. You have to fuel. You have to work out. Like you have to do something. You can't just not do anything.
yeah,
That's like
Agree,
that's
100%.
that's worse than anything. You have to do something. So yeah, like you said, I saw you started by walking. Yeah, I'm gonna walk. I'll walk 25 minutes today. No, maybe a few weeks. I could walk an hour. You know, you start, but you gotta start somewhere. You
yeah,
know, and then like people complain, like I see people complain about their weight. I'm like, yeah, but what are you doing? What are you doing about it? If you're not
Hmm.
doing anything about it, stop complaining. You know, it's not you didn't gain the weight overnight. You're not gonna lose it overnight. It's a process. You got to keep showing up. You got
Yep.
to keep showing up for
Showing
yourself.
up every day, even if you don't want to.
Yep.
Put it on your calendar, put it on your schedule. It's like a meeting with yourself.
Exactly. Yep, exactly. You
mm,
know, we as bodybuilders, you know, it's hard. I go to the gym in the morning. You think I'm in the wintertime when it's cold? You think I don't want to stay in my bed and sleep an extra hour or two? Yes, but I have goals. You
yeah.
know.
I mean, I wake up 2 o'clock in the morning on my work days. I go to gym. 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
Mm. I'm not a bodybuilder, so you know, like I would say, bodybuilders, they have like that discipline of just trying to stay healthy, do their best to work out and the prep. Like you don't deal with preps too much, right? Said when
No,
you was
I
doing the
do.
cancer.
I do.
Oh,
I did
okay,
three
okay.
preps within a year.
No. Was that tough for you? How was that? Because it seemed like that's something different, to the regular person.
Uh, it was tough at times, but you just get used to it and you just continue doing it. And that's how I did it. I did it day at a time.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you got George. He says food can be more addictive than drugs.
I agree.
Yeah. They put a lot of chemicals in the food and stuff,
Hmm.
and so you get really kind of you have that addiction. I mean that I'm gonna use addiction. That addiction it starts kind of you desire more of the food.
Hmm. I mean,
So
the sugar, that they put it in there is addicting.
yeah,
So that's how they get them.
yeah. I remember one time I went to Boston Cream and I like if you buy one you could get one free and it I think like the girl right she kind of gave me like four donuts and they give me
Hmm.
another one. I'm like, nah, I can't eat all these donuts. I can't. I can't. It's not gonna work. And she laughed. She knew what I was talking about. But I think they just don't care. Like they just. I don't know. Maybe it's a conspiracy. You think it's a conspiracy? They just want to wipe out people sometimes with food.
I, I don't know. Probably, who knows?
Yeah.
But
Right.
I can tell you the food here and
Yeah.
food in Europe is completely different.
Yeah. How so, if you don't mind me asking?
It
Matter of
is.
fact, one time, not to cut you off, like in Italy, they cook the food. They don't
Mhm,
like especially like in schools, like
mhm.
it's like homemade. And I was
Yep.
like, wow, like in here, it ain't nothing like this here. No,
Nope.
no cooking, nothing. So,
Nope.
wow.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I grew up over there, so everything was like they cooked everything, like even
Right.
school lunches. We
Yeah.
had real meal for
Yeah.
school. not just like these kids get like some kind of pizza out of microwave.
Right.
That's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's kind of crazy here at times, but you do for some people, it can be addictive, and it's kind of really tough for them to lose weight. But I guess you really have to you have to want to do it. So
Yeah, if you don't do, if your mind is right, you will not do it.
yeah, yeah. Let me put this screen back up in there. Um, if Patricia could get the surgery, would it help her placing in competitions?
Oh, probably.
Uh, but you don't want to do the you want to do it yourself basically.
Well, the loose skin I cannot do myself, so I
Oh,
need to
okay,
do the
okay.
surgery. So,
Oh,
I have a consultation scheduled in April. No, in May, end of May, and we'll see what the doctor's gonna say and how they're gonna. It's a long recovery.
mhm.
Apparently, it is kind of heart surgery. So,
You said heart surgery?
yeah, it is
Oh, wow.
apparently very hard on your body.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like the only surgery I did was I remember I had a hernia on my pelvis,
Hmm.
and I had to the first one I really had to get it. I needed the surgery. The second one, because the growth was it didn't really like entirely grew, but the doctor seen it, and I was able to get it. But the thing is, with the surgery, sometimes I don't know, like anything can happen, and I remember at one point he was telling me that I was losing blood and stuff,
Hmm.
and like I was bleeding a lot during the surgery, so so yeah. So like with the competitions, like do you what like for this year, do you have like a goal, like a show that you want to compete like after
I
the surgery?
yeah, I would like to do the holiday classic for NPC. Um, but that's my plan. We'll see how it goes, if I get the surgery or not. If I don't get it, might still do it. I mean, I already did one without the surgery, so that was
Oh,
fine.
all right. So these competitions you was doing, what they like natural bodybuilding or?
The OCB Captain's Cup is definitely natural bodybuilding.
Oh, okay, OCB. Okay, okay, okay.
Um, the summer shredding, I don't know. Um, who knows? They
uh,
don't. Summer shredding doesn't drug test you, so
yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. That then like you just wanna like mostly you just wanna focus on being in wellness.
being a what?
No, wellness, competing in
Yeah,
wellness.
yeah.
Oh, okay, all right.
I I think I have the body composition for that. A more dominant and lower body. Definitely wellness has my heart.
Okay. Is there like bodybuilders that you kind of admire, like in
There's
that?
there's one I admire.
Okay.
Julia Renee. She is a wellness competitor. She is like the top that I like.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Well, I mean, is there like a message you people of that who's struggling with weight loss?
Um, don't ever give up on yourself, ever. If you have to cry and work out, then damn do it. I've done it. Just never ever give up on yourself.
Okay. Well,
Champions change the plan, not the goal.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate you giving me your time. I don't want to take too much. I don't want to take you hostage, but I really appreciate you giving me the
Oh, I have
opportunity
time.
to
I have
talk.
nothing else to do today. But
What you did?
thank
What
you
you
for
did?
having
What you?
me.
Yeah, what you do today? Like, you work out today, or?
Yeah, I did work out. I went a little later, but I did work out. I actually slept in a little bit. Thank God.
Um,
'Cause,
like, how long do you work out? Like, do you stay like 2 hours or anything like that? Or
2 hours the most. I do it. Um, mm, 2 hours is the most I try to fit in everything.
yeah.
Depends how much I slack in.
Outside of what you do, like, what do you do? Like, do you work or?
So I work in law enforcement. I work in actually corrections. I'm a corrections deputy.
Oh, okay.
Um, yeah, I've been doing that 10 years.
Oh, what kind of corrections? Like, women's, men's,
We have both.
or both?
But
Oh,
yeah, we have both, but mostly I have right now just 48 women.
oh, okay. Do they give you problems or?
Oh no.
Oh,
Not
oh,
me.
okay, okay. You
Not me.
probably got to call backup or something, even if they do. So, but then,
Usually my RBF face says it all and they stop.
okay, as long as you put them in check,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But that's good that they respect you. That's cool.
hmm
Yeah, yeah. That's a risky job. Like, what made you want to do that though?
I don't know. I just want to be in the law enforcement type of field, and somebody suggested that I serve corrections, and I never left corrections. And then
Yeah.
I have 13 years left in my career, and I'll retire.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Well, I mean, well, all I could say, good luck to you, and
Thank you.
really
Thank you for
appreciate
having
you
me.
giving me the opportunity. Yeah. Thank you. All right. I don't know, Nicole. She kind of disappeared a little bit, but it's fine.
Oh, it's okay.
All right. Thank you. Thank you again.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.